Hi! So today I want to talk to you about a special little project that I've been working here at home. Let's go! Hi guys! So a new collab just came in. I got a new little package, and in that package there's something that I've been searching for a while. So it's a trail camera with Wi-Fi. It's with a company called GardePro, and they sent me this camera as well as something awesome, which is a solar panel. This is the GardePro E8 2.0 Pro, the main tool I'll be using to monitor badgers over the coming weeks. This model uses no-glow infrared LEDs, meaning that there isn't visible flash during the night, reducing the chances of disturbing sensitive wildlife. It records up to 4K video, which should hopefully let us observe behavior in a much more detail. One thing that I immediately noticed is that instead of running disposable AA batteries, this model comes with a built-in 7800 mAh rechargeable battery. That means less waste, fewer battery changes, and hopefully much longer deployments in the field. It also has built-in Wi-Fi, so instead of removing SD cards every time I want to check the footage, I can just connect my phone when I'm close to the camera. And of course, since this camera is meant to spend weeks outdoors, weather resistance was obviously very important. GardePro also included their SP350 solar panel, designed for long-term deployments. So, instead of having to periodically bring the camera home to recharge it, I can keep it running in the field for as long as possible, maximizing the amount of wildlife behavior I can capture. Okay, so everything is more or less connected, I believe. And yeah, so we're gonna be ready for this. Hi guys, so today's video is a bit different than usual. I'm not doing a big operation traveling elsewhere to do photography. No, this is actually at home. This land belongs to my family, and I've decided to start building some ponds because I know there's badgers, which I really want to photograph, that I missed in winter heart, as well as foxes, which you probably already saw some little bits from Instagram and stuff with baby foxes that I managed to photograph in my land. The thing is, I want to provide them with a decent water source, because water around here, although kind of common, sometimes it's not very good because of pesticides and agricultural use and stuff like that. So I want to give them some good quality water. I've started building some ponds, and the best way to see whether or not they're being used is with trail cameras. Let me show you. So obviously this is not the final stage, but neither is the pond. So this is just what I'm using right now as a stand for it. It needs a proper stand, obviously. It's a place that has lots of sun, as you can see. There's no trees because of the power lines. And so this is actually insane, and the quality is really good, which I'll show you videos later. That being said, this is the latest pond that I built. Obviously there is no water flow right now because the pump lives off of a power bank that right now is empty. It was working yesterday, but this is a temporary setup. Obviously I just want to make something here that tells wildlife, hey, there's water here, if you want you can come here. And if it works, I can build a proper one with proper liner, proper dimensions and everything. So right now this is just a test run to see whether or not they come. Obviously sometimes sound is not enough, so I left a little bit of peanuts, a little bit of an apple, just to entice a bit wildlife. But yeah, I can't wait to see what's on that camera, so I can show you. But yeah, I'm not very good with technical specs. Obviously there's better people for that compares thousands and thousands of cameras that will give you the perfect review. The review that I can give you is I've owned it for like 2 weeks right now, I think, and I couldn't be happier, honestly. It fixes every single problem that I had with trail cameras. It fixes it. So, I mean, can't complain, and I'm really happy, and GardePro has been amazing for sending me this one. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the other pond, and then we can go over what I've learned from tracking these badgers. Yeah, so this place, in case you remember, this is where the foxes used to play, right about there, the baby foxes. And this is the pond that I built. This is a smaller pond. There's a bit less water right now. I also need to refill with water. And so the goal is the same, obviously. The badgers already use this one because I saw them on camera. And there is the hide. But It has been complicated actually. This is one of the entrances that the badgers use, or used, and the foxes as well here. But yeah, this is the setup basically. There is another place where the badgers actually go. It's around 5 a.m, which is on the opposite side, like about here. So they go through there. If you can see, there's a little path that they use. But I was here 2 days ago at around the time that they come here, and I couldn't photograph them sadly. But that's a work in progress. This is not going to be an easy one. So yeah guys, so that's basically the idea, and before it starts raining I'm heading home, and I'll leave you with the footage that I managed to get from the trail camera. Bye bye! Over the past few weeks I moved the camera a bit as I got the information I wanted. Here's what I learned. The badgers leave the set at around 21:30. And one thing that I haven't mentioned yet about this trail camera is that it has live view mode. It's really useful for moments like this, allowing me to check in real time on the app whether they're coming out of the set and if they're moving towards where I'm waiting with my camera, or away, saving me a few hours of needless wait. At around 2:40 a.m, they move into the area where I built my first mini pond to get a quick sip. After all, a night of adventures still requires some hydration. And later, at around 5 a.m, they leave back home through the trail I showed you earlier. They don't seem to have discovered the new pond I'm monitoring yet, but someone else did. One of the baby foxes from my Instagram that now, well, doesn't look baby anymore. We wait, hoping that on the next video the badgers have discovered this one. See you later, bye bye!